Hello. Today I want to show you how I like to use the retexture option in the Midjourney full editor to basically remix images in different styles. So I'll show you what I mean. I've got an image here that I've created in Midjourney. I like it, but there's a few things about the style I don't really like. So for example, it's quite sort of painting-like. If you zoom in on these leaves here, for example, you can see it's very sort of swirly. This lavender here is quite sort of a bit weird the way it's done it. A few things I don't like. Really what I want to do is retexture it in a different style. I want it to be more like this picture here, which I generated quite some time ago. And this is just really nice because it's kind of, it's not exactly like a photograph, but it's definitely not a painting. I don't want to go full photorealistic because if you do that, for example, this is a very photorealistic image I created. It's nice, but it's not, it's just, to me, it's too much like a photograph, if that makes sense. I prefer this sort of style, kind of in between. So let me just show you how I would do that. Now this full editor here, I think as I mentioned in my previous video, you get access to it if you've had a yearly subscription, or if you've been subscribed for at least 12 consecutive months, or if you're generating more than 10,000 Midjourney jobs. I think I got it because I've been subscribed for monthly for more than 12 months. So let's just show you what I mean. Right, I'll just clear this because this is just now when I was practicing. Right, so when you retexture here, you've got two buttons. Edit is for the editing, changing parts of the image. I want to retexture the whole thing in a different style. You need a prompt. You need to tell it what you want to do. If you're lazy, you can do suggest prompt, and that'll start it out for you. I've got one here I've created. Based on that, I've expanded it. I've said I want a peaceful, beautiful landscape view of rolling green hills and fields with spring flowers seen through an open window. I've also put some words in to try to make the leaves foliage more realistic. Clearly defined leaves in spring colors. Each tree displays a slightly varied leaf size and natural imperfections with natural textures and subtle variations in color. Subtle lighting on leaves, soft shadows. I've said no to some stuff I want to avoid. No pointillism. In other words, I don't want bits of the image just made up of lots of little dots. No blurry, no out of focus, no patterns, no spidery. And I put quality too. Now, what I want to do actually is to tell it that I want to copy the style of this one. And I want to make sure that I click on the paperclip for style reference. If I do image reference, it's going to actually try to use the actual image. I don't really want that. I just wanted to copy the style. By the way, you can click both. I think if you hold down Shift, you can select both. In this case, I just want style reference, not image reference. And you can also adjust style weight if you want the style to have more or less effect. I'm going to leave it on the default in this case. And submit edit. Beg your pardon. You should have done wrong. I need to be in the retexture. I need to be on the retexture tab. My bad. Submit retexture. I think I've got relaxed mode on, so this could take a little bit of time. But I can already see that it's going, it's kind of doing what I want. So let me come back in a few minutes when it's finished. generating those images. Okay, so that has generated 4 new images, and I can see that it's taken the style from my style reference. I like this a lot more. Unfortunately, I don't know any way to zoom in this interface. Maybe somebody knows. I can put a comment how to do it. I mean, you can do it by zooming the whole, by making the text smaller, zooms you in. But then you've got really tiny windows to click on here. Or I can use the image magnifier. So let me just, again, let's see which one I like the best. Which do you think's the best? Let's just do this. You really need to put a little plus button like you have in the standard editor, so you can zoom in on the image. Okay, I like that one. Leaves are quite realistic. There seem to be a lot of butterflies. That's a bit more than I wanted, but these are okay. I don't know quite what that is. Let's have a look at the next one. Yeah, liking the background. This is a bit weird here. Yeah, I like it. Again, I don't know what's happened there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's nice backgrounds. I like the rose, the yellow rose there. So taking this one for an example. Which one do you like the best? I like the light on the hills here. Don't like this so much here. So let's go with one for the sake of argument. Let's say this one. Yep, okay. So birds or butterflies? Giant butterflies? Or look more like bats? We can edit out stuff we don't want. Let me just zoom this back so I can see what I'm doing. We can pop across the editor, change any bits we want. Brush size. Let's get rid of those. You know what? I'll leave it there. What I'll do is that I will upscale to gallery. That's going to do a subtle upscale. It is. And what we can also do, like I showed in the previous video, we can try a creative upscale, which is quite good for correcting any small imperfections. Okay, so yes, again, I think I'm on relax mode, so it's going to take a little while. I will come back in a minute when it's finished. Okay, so that's completed. And let's just have a look at it. And I can zoom in this interface, which is nice. Yeah, so it's done a subtle upscale. Let's just get in. Liking this foliage. Yeah, this is much better. I don't quite know what these are. Giant butterflies. Yeah, okay. Would have liked a bit more colour in the rose. That's why it's quite nice. That butterfly's quite nice. Yeah, hasn't generated a butterfly with only one antenna like I did the other ones, some of the other ones. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Let me try. Let me just switch to. Let's just switch to fast, so I don't keep you waiting around so much. And let's just try a creative upscale. See, it's done. It tells you it's done one subtle. Let's try the creative. Now this should fix a few weirdness. Like I'm interested to see what happens to these giant butterflies here, if it turns them into birds or what it does. Just see, where is it? Here we go. Still working. Here we go. Now I have been using the full editor. It should be possible, if you don't have access to the full editor, it should be possible to do this sort of thing with the remix button. But the problem is, as soon as, in my case, because I edited or retextured using the full advanced editor, I can't use just the standard remix button. It won't let you. You can't mix the two methods. So I could do another video just showing you how to do this just using remix strong if you don't have access to the full advanced editor. Well, let's see. Yeah, this is okay. It's still got giant butterflies. Don't know what you think about that, but I'm liking this textures here. I'm liking this fence, these flowers. I would have quite liked a bit more bigger flowers here. Like I mentioned before, if you don't really like it, you can rerun the upscale, and it will be slightly different each time till you get one you like. Or you can, pop back to the editor and start editing and changing things that you want, and then upscale again to the gallery. So yeah, hey, don't know what you think of that. If that was useful, please let me know in the comments. If you can give me any advice, better ways to do things, I'm happy to hear. Anything else you'd like to see, please let me know. But I hope that helps somebody. And thank you very much. Please like and subscribe if you like this. Thank you.